Well, this is not a surprise. I told you guys that we would be in this exact position. I said it. If you watch my previous video, I had told you guys that insurance companies would bail out on you in a second. They would not care where your home is, how it affected you and your family. They're going to do whatever they have to do to make sure that their bottom line is correct, that it's profitable. I got emails from people saying, that would never happen to me. And I went down the list and said, look, guys.
What's this?
I'm sorry to tell you, but if you look at all of these insurers dropping that are 1, 2, and 3, it's gonna push the other guys up to 1, 2, and 3. And what are you think they're gonna do?
Excellent.
And now we're here, and my name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Check in the description. I have some great stuff in there for you. Real estate for investing for beginners and a YouTube course. But let's jump into it. Farmers Insurance is leaving Florida in the latest blow to homeowners. Oh, now we're gonna get into this, guys, because this is nuts. You know, it's like I said earlier, it's not a surprise. This isn't something that we didn't see coming, that they snuck up on us, and voila. The decision was necessary to effectively manage risk exposure. The company says, remember, when I said these companies care about their bottom line. And I know what you guys or some of you guys are saying. Some of you guys think that Jake from State Farm really loves you. He really cares about you. But I'm here to tell you, Jake just looks at you as a dollar bill. Jake does not actually care about you and your family. These insurance companies literally look at you as a product. Why do you treat them as loyal family members or loyal friends when you know they're treating you as a product and they will drop you like a hot potato? And that is exactly what's happening. And do you think Farmers Insurance cared that they were dropping homeowners during the middle of hurricane season? What? Making homeowners have to look for another insurance in a barren land where you can't find any home insurance, when home insurance is sky high, when home insurance has went up 100 and something % over and over and over, where no insurance company is thinking,
I don't think I want to insure that home that's on the beachfront.
Another insurer is leaving Florida, where homeowners are paying more than ever for insurance, despite the state's attempt to shore up wobbly markets. A lot of you guys are like, Orlando, the housing market, Florida, Miami. Look, you guys don't even need... In Florida, you guys don't even need to decrease the housing market to come down. I mean, just the insurance problem itself is going to keep people away. Now, if you add on the insurance, property taxes, and unaffordability when it comes to homes, it's a crushing market there. It's a market that is teetering on crash. It really is. Imagine you're gonna have to pay out of pocket for any damages that happen to your home. Roof gets ripped off, you gotta pay for it. You know, siding gets ripped off, you pay for it. Water damage, you pay for it. You know, and the state isn't helping because they're insolvent too. I mean, at this point, the state of Florida is gonna have to start a GoFundMe account to get money for their insurance programs. And I know, that's crazy and funny at the same time, but it's true. On Tuesday, Farmer Insurance informed the state that it was dropping home, auto, and umbrella policies across Florida, potentially affecting tens of thousands of people. It is the fourth company to leave Florida market in the last year, most citing rising risk in hurricanes. Florida is the largest company with a national presence, also has reduced new business in California, citing extreme weather and wildfires. You know, a lot of you guys are like, this is doom gloom news, you know, and it's not. It's the truth. I'm not making this up that insurance companies are dropping homeowners like hot potatoes, increasing your costs when it comes to home insurance. And a lot of times you guys are covering your eyes and covering your ears and don't want to hear it. But here's the thing. My grandmother used to say this all the time. You're going to understand that fat meat is greasy. And what does that mean? It means you're going to find out the hard way that these insurance companies are not your friends. They do not care, guys. I know. Big surprise. You know, these big insurance companies are just like you guys have the disdain for BlackRock, or the disdain that you have for Zillow, or the disdain that you have for Redfin, and all these other companies like Open Door. They all operate in the same exact way. They are not your friends. So you have to understand that these guys pulling out of a market, it wasn't a big,
Let's have a meeting today, and we want to pull out of Florida.
that's not the case. They knew this months and months and months ago.
Why, Z, Plan Z, here it is!
They saw that the money was draining out of their account and they weren't going to make as much money as they normally do. And they said, you know what? This is just crazy. This is ludicrous. We're out of this market. And not only is it homeowners, it's auto insurance, umbrella policies. And the most horrible thing about this is that farmers took the money. They took their policyholders' money and said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and eject out of here. They took the money and ran.
Sensational.
After you took your policy and all that other stuff, now they're withdrawing. And now what do we have from the politicians? The politicians come onto Twitter and they say things like this. Jimmy says, who is Florida's chief financial officer, there was zero communication before they withdrew. Hearing rumors that Farmers Insurance might pull out of Florida. If that's true, my office is going to explore every avenue possible to hold them accountable. Well, Jimmy, they're gonna win. They have a group, a whole building worth of lawyers that said, yep, this is legal. We can do this. They made you guys sign agreements that said, yeah, we can do this whenever we want, however we want to do it. And you guys signed on the dotted line and said, yeah, we understand.
Oh, I don't think I'm a lot dumber than you thought that I thought I was once.
Now that it hit you in the face that they're going to withdraw from Florida, now you're going to hold their feet to the fire. Don't hold your breath, people from Florida. It's probably not going to do anything. He's just posturing, but it's not going to be effective at all. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking to yourself,
Wow, that's bad for Florida. I don't live in Florida, so that's not gonna happen to me.
and I'm here to say to you, do you live on the coast? Yeah, you know the areas where everybody moved to, where everybody migrated to, where people were leaving the Midwest and all going to the coast. You know, when everybody was going to North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, the coast of Texas, California, all of those areas, right? You do live on there. The areas that have the highest saturation of people. Oh, you do? This is something that you should be looking hard at and going, so this is what's going on. Because I promise you, if the insurers find out that the area that you live in is high cost for them and high risk for them to lose money, they will do the same exact thing to you.
Time's up, girl. Bye.
California is already getting it. They're not getting it for hurricanes. They're getting it for wildfires. What would happen at the coast of Texas? Is that the same thing? The coast of Louisiana, coast of Mississippi? All of those. Can insurance companies pull out of that too? They sure can. And so you should look at this and go,
I see what's happening here. I'm gonna keep my eye on my insurance to make sure my insurance doesn't skyrocket, that I have a contingency plan that if something like this does happen, I will be prepared for something like this.
Nice.
and not to think that your insurance company is a loyal servant to you. Because I can promise you this. Your company doesn't believe the same for you. So what did the insurance company say to their customers? Customers who receive a notice are encouraged to contact their agent immediately to find alternate coverages, the office said in a statement. So they're saying, hey, you need to contact your agent. We can't help you, but we can push you to someone else who we can give you a name and number. To help you find another company that will serve you. But hey, let's just get this straight. Yeah, all four of the top major companies that that are in Florida, insurance companies, they're all out. They're all out of Florida. So you're gonna have to go with the other guys. And yeah, most of those guys don't take certain areas. And and also too, costs have went up by 40, 50, 60% on top of another 100% that they went up on. And I forgot to tell you, since there's a smaller group of companies and they're smaller companies, they're gonna charge you more now for insurance. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, prices are high in areas and people are overpaying for homes. So the new valuations of property taxes are coming in. And yeah, you're gonna have to pay extra on property tax on top of extra on insurance, on top of, in some situations, we may not even insure you. So if a hurricane does hit your house, you're gonna have to come up with $600,000 to repair your home. I know, sounds like a joke, right? But it is so true, guys. This is the world that we're living in, and this is what you guys have to pay attention to. This is the reason why I say, if you're gonna sit on the sideline, don't sit on the sideline with your eyes closed, with your ears covered up, not paying attention to anything, especially in your local market. There are a lot of you guys out there that are not paying attention. You're gonna miss out on the deals that are right in front of you. You're gonna miss out on what's going on in nationwide, the signs that I'm giving you, the red flags to show you that something is coming down the pipe. You can't have this many. Just think about this, guys. You can't have this many red flags and nothing go wrong. You think these corporations are dumb? You think that these corporations are thinking to themselves,
Everything is going great. This is the reason why I'm pulling out of Florida, in California, in Texas. Oh, everything's going great. That's the reason why auto insurance is going through the roof. Everything is great. That is the reason why all of this stuff is happening.
no, they're not. It's not going great. I know, that sounds nuts, right? Orlando telling us that everything isn't going great. But anyway, guys, this is my point at the very end of the day. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. This won't be the last insurer that comes out of a state, out of Florida, out of California, Texas, or any other state that is coastal, or any other state that is not making money, and they won't be the last. As always, guys, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property, and all of the information you get from this video will be gold. I promise you. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.